I managed to balance this entire spoon on the tiniest point of this stand. And no, there's no glue, no tape, and no editing trick. But here's what makes this even crazier. I actually managed to balance the spoon two different ways. First, like this, and then I flipped it over and did it again. But let's start with the first one, because this one took me much longer. My goal was simple. Balance this spoon perfectly on the tip of this tiny pyramid and get it to stay there without holding it. Sounds easy, but the first few attempts were a complete disaster. I placed the spoon right on the tip, and it fell immediately. So I tried moving it a little to one side. Still fell. Then I tried the other side. Same thing. Every time I thought I had found the perfect position, the spoon would just fall. But after trying it over and over again, I noticed something. The spoon didn't have to be perfectly centered. There was a very specific position where the weight of the spoon would balance over the support. The problem was finding that exact spot. Even moving the spoon just a tiny bit could completely ruin the balance. So I kept adjusting it, little by little, until finally, wait, don't move. It's actually staying. Look at that. The entire spoon is balancing on that tiny point. And from this angle, it honestly looks like the spoon is floating. I wasn't expecting it to be this stable, but I wasn't done yet, because I wanted to see if I could make it even more interesting. I wondered, what if I flipped the spoon over? Would it still balance? There was only one way to find out. So I took it off, turned it upside down, and started trying again. At first, it didn't work. The spoon kept falling. But after a few adjustments, I found another position. And then, it happened. The spoon was balancing upside down too. So now I had done it two different ways. One way with the spoon facing normally, and another way with it flipped upside down. The first one definitely took me longer to figure out, but seeing both of them balance like this was honestly pretty satisfying. And there's actually a reason this works. It all comes down to the spoon's weight and its center of mass. When the spoon is positioned correctly, its weight stays balanced around the tiny point supporting it. But move it too far in one direction, and gravity takes over. That's why finding the exact position is the hardest part. But now I wanted to test the first one again. So I placed the spoon back into its original position. And there it is, still balancing. I even gave the table a tiny shake, and somehow it stayed. Then I tried the upside down position one more time. A little adjustment, a little more, and yes, it's balancing again. Two different positions, one spoon, one tiny point. And when you see them side by side, it looks almost impossible. But there's no trick. It's just the right position, the right balance, and a lot of patience. Honestly, the hardest part wasn't making it balance. It was finding the exact spot where it wanted to stay. So now I'm curious, which one looks more impossible to you? The normal spoon or the upside down spoon? And if you think you could do this yourself, give it a try, because trust me, it looks way easier than it actually is.